Hey you guys, and welcome to American Culture. So what I'm going to show you today is this little snippet of a video. This woman was on a date and she decided to record herself because apparently her date didn't have enough money to pay for the meal.
Date was going well, but then this happened.
97, 90. Because the food started that much, the drinks, and you got plus service charge. So this is how much it comes up.
Do you mind? Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm
Buying too much.
Yeah, it's quite expensive.
You saw the menu in it.
Now, I go to the first comment because that's usually where a lot of people's heads are at. And what does it do? It takes me right back to what I've been telling you guys to avoid. For some odd reason, we think that you have got to show up as husband and wife on first date. But here's you guys, I'm going to give you a little lesson. Husband and wife, that's a title. It's a title you get after you make a covenant with somebody who has all the characteristics that you want. And so until we make that covenant, I can't show up in the capacity as wife. The same way I could have all the characteristics of the Queen of England, been born in line, the whole 9 yards. But until I make that covenant and get that title, I'm not making queen decisions. I don't even have access to the queen's information. And that's what's happening here. I go back to that comment and the young lady's saying she is a red flag if she doesn't want to help you, if she sees you with nothing. Here's the thing. She didn't even have access to his bank account to know that they couldn't afford things. And wouldn't a wife have known that? Right. So stop telling her to show up in the capacity of which she doesn't even have the ability to. What's really happening here is you have a young man who has created yet another scenario of victimization, either due to his own ignorance or just due to that being normal for him. Because when he is down and out and broken is when people come to show him the pity and support him. This is a lifestyle at this point. This is, I spent $500 on a game and oh, I don't have enough money for rent. This is bringing you home a kid with somebody else after y'all been together for 6 years unmarried. This is the type of man who is so undisciplined. He has no idea what anything really costs and what to do. Everybody should just accommodate his shortfalls at all times. That is a major red flag. If he cannot keep it together to even provide himself with the stability of knowing what he can and cannot do. So I challenge any young woman out there who's getting stuck in these somewhat narcissistic based scenarios where somebody is constantly creating situations of victimhood and expecting you to come and save them from it. And if you don't, not a very good partner. Please don't do that to yourself, ladies. And I tell you, ladies, stop doing that to yourself. You are not a savior. Jesus is. Jesus does that. He's the one that gets your character to the point to where we're not taking people to restaurants we can't afford. And again, you guys, this has nothing to do with money. It has everything to do with mindset. At the very end of the day, this man has zero discipline. And without any discipline, your free will is going to have you making some stupid choices. And this is another one. It is not her responsibility to show up in the capacity of wife and somehow right this. Wife is a title that goes along with the covenant. It is not some name you give to a woman you decide to take out for a hot dog. It doesn't work that way. You are not there to vet anybody to see if they can be this title in this position. You're there to see the type of character they are, to see if you can put them in the position, not if they are already there. So yeah, you guys, women, stop doing that to yourselves. And start paying attention to their red flags, because it's not fair to say, well, she's not showing up in the capacity of a wife when he created the scenario for a wife and he's not even a husband. Have a blessed day, you guys.